Peace. What's up, Wagwan? It's saying it's Lexus C. Welcome back to my channel if you're not new here, and if you're new here, welcome. Happy Christmas Eve. Now, it doesn't take much to know that I love Christmas. I'm childish like that. I love Christmas. It's my favorite time of the year. It's my favorite holiday. It's my favorite season. I definitely 100% do believe that Jesus is the reason for the season. But yeah, I think it's a great time to enjoy one, being at home, two, being with family, sharing in the festivities, but also remembering what is commemorating an amazing time of year. Okay, an amazing time of year. And I'm cheesy and I'm Christmassy and I'm wearing my Christmassy PJs and it's Christmas Eve and I wanted to bring you lot some Christmas cheer. So today, I'm not raving about anything today because this whole video is just going to be full of suggestions for you guys to make the best of your time at home for the short Christmas break that most people have. We're not fortunate enough to have long Christmas breaks, so I'm going to keep this list concise, but I'm here to bring you a list of Christmas movies that you can enjoy over the festive period. Now, obviously today's Christmas Eve. Why am I giving this to you now instead of the beginning of December, do you ask? Because now you're at home, and at the beginning of December you were working, weren't ya? Yeah, most people actually going to stop working today because we live in a capitalist society that doesn't allow us to chill until it's a public holiday. So yeah, that's why I'm giving it to you now. So naturally, as you'd expect, I'm going to take you through my personal Christmas movies list. Now, this list doesn't only consist of Christmas movies, but it will have movies that I find to be feel-goods that you can watch at Christmas time, as well as actual like Christmas themed films. So before I get into my list, there are a lot of movies on Netflix. So if you're not a proper movie buff and you're not gonna be bothered by some of the quality of film that you might see, okay, maybe let me not say the quality of film, but by production, okay? Yeah, if you're not going to be crazy bothered by production, but you want to watch interesting films, Netflix has a good array of Christmas movies. Like the holiday calendar's pretty good, the Christmas Prince is pretty good. If you like romance, then you would actually enjoy the Netflix Christmas films. One thing I will say about the Netflix Christmas movies, as in the Netflix original Christmas movies, is that they give you what you would expect. So don't be expectant of anything other than that. You can kind of predict the plot a lot of the time. The soundtracks are expected. Like, not to bag on the films, like not even to dump on the films, because I watch them, but I can watch a lot of movies. I can watch a film a day. Well, I used to actually watch at least one movie a day. But anyway, if you're not a stickler for, I guess, like heavy production and flipping CGI, you're not getting that with many Christmas films anyway. But yeah, the Netflix films will do fine for you. So anyway, let's get into my personal list. This is in no particular order. So the first film on my list is gonna be The Best Man Holiday. The Best Man Holiday is going to be my first film on my Christmas films list. If you haven't seen The Best Man, I would say perhaps watch that before watching Best Man Holiday, but you can watch it as a separate film. You absolutely can. It is a standalone movie. It's a little bit of a tearjerker, so if you get into films, if you feel things when you're watching movies, then yeah, you're probably gonna feel things when you watch this film. But it is good, it's Christmassy, it's got its really good vibes, but definitely do prepare the tissues if you are one to cry at sad scenes. Okay, there aren't that many sad scenes, but yeah, I hope that doesn't ruin it for you. But yeah, grab a box of tissues. To be honest, whenever people tell me, oh, you're gonna cry, I never cry. I just don't cry at movies. But if you want to be prepared, there's you being prepared. So that's film number one. Film number two is This Christmas. This Christmas, and as we trim the tree, so much fun. Listen, that Chris Brown, he was singing, do you feel me? Chris Brown's rendition of This Christmas is the only one I ever want to hear. His and Tashina Arnold, wow, what a woman, what an absolute woman. But anyway, This Christmas gives you all the good black family feel vibes. If you haven't seen it, under a rock maybe, I don't know, but I'm here to bring the suggestions, so absolutely add it to your Christmas list for films to watch this Christmas period. It's very much black family vibes, so yeah. And you know, with families comes dysfunction, drama, very interesting. You would enjoy this Christmas. The third film on my list is the classic Elf. It has to be Elf. I love Elf. That film is so cute. It's a great film. It's so cute. Everything about the film Elf is cute. Like everything, from the fact that he's a giant elf. You see this on the cover, so I'm not giving it away, but like, oh, it's so cute. Watch Elf. And Elf is obviously PG and completely family friendly. The next film on my list is Almost Christmas. Almost Christmas is very underrated, I think, as a film. It's another black family Christmas film, but anything with Monique in it most of the time gets my cosign, so I would say give Almost Christmas a watch. It's quite a star-studded cast, so I mean, what more do you want from a Christmas movie? But it's entertaining, and I think it is very realistic, which is what I like about a lot of the Christmas films that I'm mentioning to you guys. The next film on my list, so if you like continuous films, I'm gonna hit you lot with the Santa Claus 1, 2 and 3. As a kid, I actually watched all 3 of these in the cinema with my family. My dad slept every time, but I love Tim Allen. If you used to watch Home Improvement, then you'll know the Tim I'm talking about. But I absolutely loved Santa Claus, as in the film, so I would suggest watching it. It's funny and childish, and I just love it. I love it. It's not actually all that childish, I don't know how to put it, but as a kid I was like, oh my god, yeah, that must be what it's like when you suddenly become Santa. But yeah, it's sick. I love Santa Claus, so yeah, I would say watch that. The next film on my list is one you'd be expecting unless you've never enjoyed Christmas before. It is Home Alone. Home Alone is the Christmas film, because I mean, have you seen that on Instagram everyone's doing, give this to Kevin, Kevin, to Kevin, give this to Kevin. And if you've watched Home Alone, like, you'll remember that scene where they're trying to pass Kevin his bag and Kevin was at home, honey. Kevin was at home. Imagine being left at home by yourself while your family's all gone away for the holidays. Madness. But yeah, I love Home Alone. Can't relate, but absolutely love it, so definitely on my list. So oftentimes when I've got hair on my face. So oftentimes when it's Christmas, people like to watch their favourite films, and a lot of the time Harry Potter comes back out of the woodwork for Christmas. I'm definitely one of those people who watches Harry Potter films for no good reason. But my favourite is Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, so that is next on my Christmas list. It is Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. The next film on my list is one that I think is a Christmas film and a lot of other people still think is a Christmas film, and it is Die Hard. Come through, Mr. Bruce Willis. Come through. I'm gonna leave, like, you know, I'm gonna list these down in the description so you can also read the synopsis and decide if it's for you, but I'm not trying to give you lot of spoilers. I enjoy Die Hard. I love an action film, so it just makes all the sense to me to watch it again at Christmas time. So the penultimate film on my list is Love Actually. Now, if you've seen it, it's very, very, very entertaining. Some say it's not a Christmas film. I definitely think it is. It's based around Christmas time, like that makes it a Christmas film. I'm sorry, like, if the film is about Christmas, if Christmas is wrapped in with the film, it's a Christmas film. We love a bit of Keira Knightley over here, so I think if you want feel goods, if you want a bit of a laugh, then Love Actually is definitely for you. So check it out. And the last film on my list is not a Christmas film. It's actually not a Christmas film by any stretch of the imagination, but it's absolutely my favourite film, not of all time, because I find that ridiculously hard to pick, but it's one of my favourite films ever, and it is Brown Sugar. Want some little brown sugar? It's not even that type of brown sugar, it's brown sugar to you remind me. Listen, for me, any excuse to watch Brown Sugar is a great excuse. So Christmas time, when I have nothing to do, I say nothing, I have a lot of things to do, but when I'm supposed to be chilling, one thing about me, I'm going to watch Brown Sugar. Like, that's what I'm going to do, because when did you fall in love with hip-hop? I'll wait. No, but seriously, I love that film so much. So Brown Sugar is the last film on my to watch over the Christmas period list. And that is it from me, basically. Those are my suggestions. You don't have to watch any of these films, but a lot of them are feel-good films that you can just pop on, even if you just want something watching in the background, or you want to get cozy with some cocoa and some cookies and you want to cuddle. These are good films to have on. So I hope you guys enjoy your Christmas Eve. I hope you have a wonderful Christmas, and yeah, I hope you end up watching some of the films. Maybe you haven't heard of some of them before. A lot of them are quite popular, but you know, you just don't know what people be knowing. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Comment down below what your favorite Christmas film is, because if I've not watched it, or if I forgot it existed, I might slap it on today and throughout the next couple of days. So yeah, if you are watching this, let me know what your favorite Christmas film is, whether yours is on my list or it's not. I'd love to hear it, okay? All right, so y'all have a great day, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye. You're looking up.